Right, man, we're joined now by our special guest today. This guy's going to be, he's a star already, but it's set to be a superstar after tonight, the premiere. You know him from Shopping, the movie Paper Planes as well. But he's making his first appearance in the lead role for Taika Waititi's new film called Hunt for the Wilderpeople. 13-year-old superstar Julian Dennison. Hello, bro.
What's up?
What's up? The man.
How you feeling? Anticipating tonight's premiere, bro? Pretty good?
Yeah, I feel like it's going to go good. It's out at Sylvia Park, there's going to be like 900 people there, so hope it goes all well. The rest of the cast, like Stan, Walker, and Oscar Kightley, and all of them are going to be there, so I hope it goes well, and I hope it goes all good.
It's going to go fantastic, man, for sure, bro. 900 people. Are all of these people invited, or can you just rock up tonight? So, like, if you weren't invited, and two guys just showed up?
I don't know, I don't know if you can just rock up there, but we had the cast and crew viewing last night, and I went up to the lady who was ticking people off, and she couldn't find my name. I bet you because she was just focused on everyone else because there were so many people there and she was running it. She's like, "Oh, sorry, could I get your name?" And I was like, "Dennison," and she couldn't find it, and there was the poster behind her, so I was like, "Oh."
I was like, "Do you know me?"
Yeah, I'm just on the phone, and she's like, "Oh, just go through," and got through. It was pretty funny, but.
What was her name? Did you get her name so you can tell your manager? Like,
nah,
on the door?
Yeah.
She's gone.
I gotta say, brother, with all this exposure and everything that's going on, like, is it something that you can get used to, or how have you adapted to it?
I have still adapting to everyone. Everyone recognising me, all of the posters and stuff like that. So it's been sort of weird to adapt to that. But with Sam telling me stuff and telling me what to do because he's so used to it and all. So yeah, I've been adapting. Getting there.
Brother Julian, you're mentioning Sam, and for those of you who don't know, Sam, first name basis, but you're talking about Sam Neill, legendary New Zealand actor. Known all around the world. What was it like to work with him, man? Were you kind of intimidated by this dude?
When I was first, I wasn't sort of intimidated. I was sort of starstruck. I was like, "Phew, Sam Neill, wow!" And then he was like so big, Jurassic Park and all of those movies and stuff like that. It was cool meeting him, and then after a while, after a couple of days, found out he's such a down to earth guy. He's so nice. He's a great guy to hang out with. Did I say he was nice? He's just, and with his wine company, he's such out there, and he's just a cool guy just to be around, and being able to do a movie with him was really cool, and especially with Taika Waititi, the director, was really cool to work with him because I worked with him with the Blazerist ad. A couple of years ago, and that got pretty big, so it was great working with them. And he said, it was a great duo, as he said it was. So it was really cool knowing that we really connected and stuff like that.
Yeah, Julian, working together with some of the big names in Hollywood, and especially with Taika Waititi as the director. Did Sam Neill actually give you any tips to work on or anything, or was it just something like your chemistry just glued together and you guys just went with it?
It wasn't really. Well, Sam helped me quite a lot to get into the character of Ricky Baker, but it was mainly my dialogue coach Rachel House, who plays Paula in the film. So she was my dialogue coach. She was sort of Sam's dialogue coach, but probably most of the stuff in the film and most of Ricky Baker in the film was probably I wouldn't have been able to get that the cool character if I didn't have Rachel House and Sam Neill with me. I would have so that's probably how I got the character of Ricky. So they really helped me, Sam and Rachel and stuff, and especially Taika and stuff. Really, they helped me get into the character of Ricky Baker. So find the character and get into character, not just pretend, not just read the lines. Feel the character, study the character, stuff like that.
Speaking of your character, Ricky Baker in this film, for those of us that haven't seen the movie yet, which everyone's going to get an opportunity to do tomorrow. But Ricky Baker from the trailer, which is absolutely hilarious as well. You play Ricky Baker looks like a guy that gets up to a lot of mischief. He does all the things that boys want to do when they're 12, 13 years old. How different are you to Ricky Baker?
Well, I wouldn't say I'm exactly like Ricky Baker because, I wouldn't do that stuff. He tags, he steals.
Good man.
He does all of that stuff, but I don't think I'm like Ricky Baker. As in the movie, he's a foster child, and I have a loving, supporting family. I have a really big family, 58 first cousins.
Oh.
So it gets pretty big when you have a lot of family to keep you grounded. So I don't think in this movie. He's like this big-headed guy who thinks he's all gangster and stuff like that. But by the end of the movie, he sort of calms his farm, and he becomes like a really nice boy. By the end of the film, that's how I think I am. I'm sort of, I sort of think, I pop out a few jokes here and there. But, I wouldn't say I'm exactly like Ricky Baker, but I love the character. Probably my favourite character I've played so far in my career.
And your lead character, but bro, again, getting back to that trailer, you get to do some pretty cool looking things in the movie, man. Like I say, little kids too. Like you're driving a 4-wheel drive in there.
Yeah.
You're pulling out a firearm, doing all these things. But I mean, what's it like for mum and dad to watch you in that character? Pretty cool. You just doing the business.
Yeah, they supported me a lot. Mum looked at the script. They talked because Taika asked me to do it. Looked at the script, talked about it, and they're like, yeah. So we done it. And yeah, they're really supportive. Like mum and dad are really supportive of me. Mum she was my chaperone on set and off set. So looking after me. I'm so proud of my mum. Probably I wouldn't even be able to get through like the first 2 weeks of the shoot without my mum. So she was up earlier than me. She was going to bed later than me, just getting all of the stuff ready, emails, everything. So without my mum, I wouldn't have been here today. So and my dad, he was really supportive of me. He brought my siblings up when we were in Wakune shooting for a couple of days, so I got to hang out with them because I didn't see them in like 4 weeks. So it was really awesome seeing everyone, and they were so supportive.
Awesome family, bro.
Yeah.
Fantastic. Dude, you're living a dream, man, that a lot of kids, like I remember when I was your age, man, I would have loved to do what you're doing, but again, like without, talent's number one, I suppose, but also confidence. If you could, tell the younger generation out there, if they were aspiring to do what you're doing, what advice would you give them, man?
Probably the advice I would give them is, look around school if you want to get to acting, because normally a lot of people who do independent films or something, they do public casting or get an agent. Like my agent is Jude Lane from Red Rocket. So just look around, a newspaper maybe, and even with ads and stuff like that. Like I done that ad that took 1 day and then it got over like 1 million views. So what I would think, like, get an agent, get the right sort of agent. Jude Lane is such an awesome agent. She's so nice. She's so generous. Like, she's just an awesome agent. And also go out there, be yourself. Just be yourself, and because you'll never find a good acting job if you go for the audition, they want you to be yourself, and then you lie about it. Like, I'm not saying that you do the acting and stuff like that, but don't. And then when you start off, don't be like big-headed. Do not be big-headed.
What are you talking at me for now? That's what I was saying, man. You're very grounded, man.
Mum and stuff kept me grounded. Don't be like, can you please give me that drink? Give me that drink right now. Be grounded, because that's the best sort of person that people will like. When you work with people on cast and crew, you want your crew to like you and stuff like that. So probably get a right agent, look around, be yourself, and don't be big-headed. And always have a smile on your face. And like with media, Sam and stuff, and our publicist said, always keep a smile on your face, always be positive, because what if you saw like Manonu and you like walked in the shop, he was standing right there like getting like, I don't know, wheat bix or something like that. You walked up to him and he's like, can I take a photo? And he's like, nah, I'm not feeling so well, and just walked off. you know, that would take you like, that'll take you down a bit. So you know, so so don't be big-headed. Always be yourself. Always smile, and you know, just look around, and if you do that, I'm pretty sure you'll find an acting job. That's how when I got into acting, started all at my primary school. In the hall, I'd done an audition for shopping.
Right.
Public audition, got the part, and now I'm sitting here today with, you know, talking with these great guys, and, you know, with Sam Neill and all of them. So, you know, it's just one little thing can change your
life, man.
This guy's got his head on his shoulders, man. Like,
Definitely.
I gotta tell you something, you know,
Good
like
whānau support, bro.
with all that business side of things, like movies, what was the best part of shooting this movie, especially with Tiger, you know, Sam Neill, and you also had Rachel House and Oscar, and also Stan Walker. Like, you know, what was the best part of shooting this film?
Probably all being like a whānau, like being with each other so long that you become friends and stuff like that. And not even, like, some of my favourite moments were not even shooting, were like sometimes during the lunch break and stuff. All of us, like, you know, just hanging out around a table telling jokes. Like Cohen Holloway, who plays one of the hunters, is probably one of the funniest men in New Zealand. Like, so funny. He's so crack up in the film, you know.
Funnier than Reese?
I don't know, they might be equal, I don't know, but and Stan, like, with his moustache, he has a moustache in the film, and it would peel off if he laughed and moved his top lip, so he would have to talk like this, and
Stan
when he
always
laughed,
talks like that,
yeah, and then when he would laugh, he couldn't laugh, because his top lip would move and his moustache would peel off. So, you know, it was just great just being with everyone and having a great experience together, and seeing everyone last night at the cast and crew, you know, giving big hugs, warm hugs and stuff like that. This probably was my favourite moment on set, just hanging out with everyone.
I guess the cool thing about being a movie star too is that you've always got that memory forever, because you can watch the movie anytime you like, man.
Pretty much. And remember, like last night at the cast and crew, we were like, people were talking a lot, like, during when we were sitting down watching the movie, like, I remember that accident happened that day, or how we got that shot, or like the snow scenes. It just snowed one day and Taika's like, oh, we'll do it in the snow. So, you know, and a lot of the stuff, like, in the film that we knew behind the scenes was cool, you know, because I'm being able to watch the film and be like, oh yeah, that wasn't supposed to happen, but it happened and it got on the film, like that. That sort of, you know, behind the scenes, as you
That's
say.
going to make it into the IMDb trivia section
Yeah.
of the movie, bro. It's all good. Hey, Julian, man, we've got some quick fire questions.
Cool.
So people that listen, you know, can find out a little bit more about you, see what makes your brain work. So I'll go with this, bro. You ready, man?
Cool.
All right. Oh, hang on. Put them up, otherwise you'll see them. Okay, ready, bro? Here we go. Hollywood or Wellywood, bro?
Wellywood, definitely. Definitely.
PlayStation or Xbox?
Had to go with PlayStation.
Hey.
It's so, you know, it's PlayStation. Can't go
PS4,
wrong.
mate. PS4, mate.
Fishing or hunting?
Oh, that's a hard one, eh? Because, you know, fishing, you can go out on the big boats, go have a good time, go pop some manus, you know. Do what you would normally do, but with hunting, you're out on the top of a mountain in a nice, in a yuck stuffy tent, and you're always in big gear, so definitely fishing on a really nice day.
Nice. And you're up there for hours and you might not even see anything.
Yeah.
Stuck with people like... Batman or Superman, bro?
Honestly, you know, I had to go with the Dark Knight.
Hey,
Batman, you
I
know.
like the way you think.
So, you know, he's so cool. He has no powers, but he's still able to face, like, Superman.
Exactly. And Superman's so 1950s anyway.
Yeah.
Come on. Brawn or brains, bro? What's more important to you?
Brains, you know. Like, I don't want to... Yeah, definitely brains.
Solid, man. Home cooking or dining out?
Home cooking. My mum does catering and wedding cakes, so she makes the best food. So yeah, definitely home cooking.
Caterer at home, bro.
Yeah.
Your own chef.
Yeah.
He's got his own chef. At 13, he's got his own chef.
Lastly, man, 13-year-old guy, you should be up to play on this. Justin or Selena, bro? Which camp are you with?
Oh man, have to go. You know, I had to go with Justin. He stumbled a bit, and then, you know, brought himself back up. You know, with Paris and stuff like that. Using the New Zealanders and his in his scenes. So his songs are pretty good. So I had to go with Justin. You know, boys.
Solid stuff.
team boys.
And you're right, man. He's, you know, shows that you can start again, eh? Get back in the good books. Which you might have to do really soon, bro, because you're going to become a superstar after tonight's premiere, man. Movie's going to open up, you know, the day after tomorrow for the rest of us normal people. And then, bro, you won't be able to walk down the street anymore.
Yeah, probably I have to wear like a fake moustache and glasses, you know.
Just don't forget us, eh?
Yeah.
That was,
And then, right, who? Hey, Julian, bro, we know you're a busy man, and I know you want to get some rest, go back to the hotel, but we just want to say, you know, bro, kia ora, man, thank you so much for spending some time with us today, bro. All the best for tonight's premiere. You're a superstar champ, man. Look forward to seeing the movie, bro.
Awesome to meet you, man.
Thank you so much. Oh, don't let him do that. Shot, Julian. Thanks so much, brother.